time. And we also have somebody helping us today. Her name is Charlotte. See this one of my babies. Whatever. This is a good dog. She's a good helper. You gotta be down there though. You can't have any hair in this oil. So, alright, so I already put one jug in here. So I'm gonna put another one in. Alright. And 2 gallons worth of distilled water right in there. Remember, like I always say, make sure you got a brew with your brew. Alright. We'll be right back, man. We'll put all the stuff in. Alright, I got one of my fermenting bags. Well, not fermenting bags, but flavoring bags. Call them pop bags or whatever you want to call them. It's got a whole bunch of barley in it, and that'll be popped in there, but first we gotta do the malt mix. So we're gonna do that. And we have actual malt mix today. So that's one of the flavorings, and we'll be right back and I'll get the malt. Alright, so we have spray dried malt extract, made from 100% malt extract, plain, extra light. So, yep, and it's from Brew Your Own Brew. If you guys are in Arizona, definitely check that out if you guys like making your own beer. I like that place. It's like Candyland to me. They got literally everything you need to make whiskey, vodka, rum, tequila. Basically anything you want to make, they have it. They have stills, they have stuff like these, so that way you can cook your stuff, you know. But yeah, this is just something I got from Walmart for like $5. So, yep. So we're gonna put the brisk in, or the malt extract, and yeah. But wait, we gotta wait for that to get warmer. So we'll be right back, and I'll tell you when it's hot. And we also have molasses that we're gonna be putting in there, just to give it that good dark flavor. And molasses, I'm pretty sure, has sugar in it, which would really help the yeast. Let's see, yeah, 15 grams of sugar, so that's not bad. And I also got some cane sugar too, just to really help with that alcohol content. I know there's probably a lot of sugar in the hops and all that, but just because the last batch didn't do so well, I'm just really hoping just to get some alcohol in there. I don't care if it's a higher alcohol content. I used to make beer that was about 13, 14%. So the fact that I made beer with no alcohol in it, kind of sucks. So the other beer that I bottled, it tastes like bread, but it's got alcohol in it. So, but yeah. So we're gonna be putting this in there tonight just to give it a good color. Good color. But yep. Stay tuned. And I'm also putting pieces of orange in there for a good IPA taste. Because the other one that I made, there was no alcohol in it, but it tasted like a very smooth IPA. Like it actually was tasteful. But yeah, so hopefully this will give it that kind of tart, but good taste. And it might actually add some more sugar to it, which is gonna probably make this a freaking boozy beer. But hopefully it tastes good at the end. I've made some beers that my friends have loved in the past, and they've gotten super drunk off of it. But hopefully I can make this taste really good. But yeah, stay tuned. Alright guys, so we took it off of the heat for right now, and we're gonna put the brisk in. Vacuum sealed. Right, there we go, a good knife. Just to puncture a hole in there, get that air in there. Alright, now I'm just gonna careful with this, guys, okay? I am somewhat of a professional. All right, so we're just gonna put this in there. Get it all in there. There we go. It can get very sticky. And this stuff is fairly cheap. This bag was only $7.49 at Brew Your Own Brew. So, like I said, if you're in Arizona, check it out. And this stuff can get kind of stiff. Like, look at that. Like, it just gets kind of stiff. But it'll turn into liquid. You just got to make sure you really stir it. Get it all broken down. Can't have any lumps. Gotta make sure it's all broken down. Because this is the beer. Oh, it's smelling good already. I love the smell of this. It's gonna smell better when it's done. Give it a good stir. Oh yeah. And I've already got all my stuff in the little baggies and all that, so we gotta make sure this is all broken down. I usually do it when it's still on the burner, but I'm actually trying to follow rules this time, so see how that works for me. Yeah. I always think that this stuff looks like Chunk Bar. You know that candy? It says Big Chunk on it. Go through the entire pot, make sure everything is all liquid. Yeah, look at this. See? That's what you're looking for. Yep. We'll be right back. Yeah, so I've got the hop bags, got the grain, well, not grain, barley, and just a little cup of sugar, which I'll actually put in now. Give it that extra oomph. Give it that flavor and alcohol content. And then somebody's gonna be like, why would you pour sugar into it? There's already gonna be enough sugars with everything else. Well, I'm one of those guys that makes strong beers, and this is how I've always done it. So, but yep. And I think I'm gonna put the barley in now. So, put you in there. Just let you sink. We're gonna let that sit and we'll be back. And now we just put the lid on. We just let it brew. Yep. And I'll take the barley out and then I'll put the hops in. I'm gonna do this one at a time. This is gonna be a long video, so yeah. I'll probably do this in 2 parts, unless you guys want a long video. I'll probably do this in 2 parts.